Hi guys, so how did you enjoy the last video? Write it down on the comments below if you like it. And because I really like it, that I'm here on the second video as the interviewer, and this time I have a postgraduate student with me, Anna. Please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Anna. I'm from Australia, and yes, like Celine said, I am a postgraduate student, so I recently finished my master's degree and I will be starting my PhD degree soon.
Alright, so I think it's about time. Let's hop in.
Yes. Okay, so in China, at Zhejiang University specifically, my degree was Ancient Chinese Literature, and then within that I was studying Yuan, Ming and Qing dynasties, so specifically literature from those dynasties. Yeah, and what I had to do to come to China for that was, in Australia, my bachelor's degree was extended Chinese major. So that included, studying Chinese, like learning. I started from zero, learning Chinese, and then they teach you like a bit of history, but it's mostly modern history and like translation and stuff like that. So I wanted to learn something deeper.
And your PhD is also in...
Yeah, same thing.
Oh,
yeah, because I really liked it. I know some people, for the PhD, they changed to like a different degree, but I enjoyed my degree so much, and the professor who's like my mentor, I really like working with him, so we just decided to keep going.
So you kept going with it, and you must be playing with a lot of books, yeah?
Yes.
And talking about books, we have a lot of, quite a lot of libraries here in the Zhejiang campus. May I know which one is your favorite?
Yes, so my favorite is the main library.
Yeah.
I think it's called the main library, right?
Yeah,
that's what we call
the big one.
The big one, yeah, it's new. So when I first got here to Zhejiang University in 2022, it actually wasn't open yet. Like the building was there, but it was empty. And then halfway through my degree, so 1 year in, and it was the perfect timing actually for my thesis. I really needed this one series of books.
Yes.
And the closest library that had it was in Shanghai.
Oh,
and you couldn't, because it, I wouldn't call it an ancient book, it's from the Republican era, but it's like very old, so you weren't allowed to like borrow it and take it home.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to spend like a week in Shanghai going to the library every day to look at this book. And I was like, I was panicking. And then our main library opened and they had it. And I was like, it was so good. They have everything there, and
I really like it too. I'm here for 2 months and I've been there for more than 10 times, I think. Yeah. And you know, if we look around, I have mentioned it in the video before that the Zhejiang campus has a lot of sports facilities, and if you look around, we have some track run, and we have some basketball court over there.
Yeah, I've never been to them. I haven't done any exercise.
You do sports?
No, I haven't done any sports. I took one class actually in this building here, because we have like a theater here in this white building. I took one dancing class, and it's like the Chinese 𝗲𝑅𝗽𝗲𝗿. I don't know how to say that in English.
Maybe we'll put some description over here or over there.
Actually, it was right in here.
Oh,
so you just went in through there. Yeah, and this one, not that one.
So about the 𝗲𝑅𝗽𝗲𝗿, we'll put some descriptions over here.
Yes, I took some photos while I was doing it. So I took that class, and that was probably the only exercise I did like on campus.
I see.
Because another thing I should probably mention is that I live off campus.
Okay.
So ever since I came to China, I never lived in the dormitories.
Yeah, it's a possibility for students to live off campus, but it's also totally acceptable for you to be living in dorm, because I am living in dorm, and there's a lot of perks of living in dorm as well.
Yes, there are.
We are so close to classes that we don't really have to wake up that early in the morning.
You don't have to wake up early, you don't have to like commute to university. They've got everything you need. Like you can get, I saw they've got like 中国电信. Like you can do your phone, your SIM card, your banking, everything here. Whereas if you live off campus, you got to do everything yourself.
Yes.
You have to find the places, you have to do it, and then there's no one really there to help you.
It's a possibility, yeah?
It is a possibility.
And if you'd like to know more about the dorm, we can write it down below, and we can talk about it on the next video.
Yes.
So, talking about the campus is done, and shall we talk about Hangzhou now?
Yes.
Because you've been here for how long?
So since 2022, exactly 2 years this month.
Okay.
Yeah, actually the reason I chose Zhejiang University was because I have been to Hangzhou before, and I love Hangzhou, this city. So when I was kind of thinking about what university to choose, I looked at Hangzhou first and I was like, oh, what universities does Hangzhou have? And then I saw this one and I was like, it looks beautiful, it looks great. And then I saw that its ranking was really high as well. And I was like,
top 3 in China.
top 3. I was like,
yeah,
perfect. Don't need to look anymore.
So, what about Hangzhou that you love the most?
So you can probably tell because my degree is ancient Chinese literature.
Yes.
I like ancient stuff.
Yes.
So literature, history, obviously like the buildings. Hangzhou has a lot of that. It has a lot of ancient culture.
Yes.
And like around the West Lake, that area, but then as well like with the recent findings at 𝗯𝗲𝘀𝘁, you know, like the, I don't know, again, I don't know how to say it in English, but it's that place where they found the 5,000-year-old like ruins.
Okay.
Of the, and
yeah, we'll put some pictures over here as well for you guys to be, you know, for you guys to see what we're talking about right now.
Talking about, like, this city is just stunning.
What about foods? Is there any particular food that you like, or what is the weirdest food that you have ever eaten?
Yes, I think weirdest food, it's not that weird, but I would say 2 things. There's a lot of like stinky food in China.
Yes.
So stinky tofu is a little bit weird, and I've actually come to like it.
You come to like it?
Yes.
It's an acquired taste.
It is an acquired taste. I think you have to have it more than once. You have to keep giving it a shot. And then the other thing is like the durian in the cake. You know, they make like cakes and like desserts out of durian. Like,
durian, yeah.
But I didn't like that.
I love durian. Because I came from Indonesia and durian is widely acceptable in Indonesia. I love the smell and I love the taste.
You love the smell?
So durian is a no for you?
Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely didn't enjoy the taste. I will give everything a shot once. But yeah, and that's the weirdest stuff I've eaten. Otherwise, in China, another thing is I'm vegan. So, but I don't really feel limited in China. A lot of people are like, how can you be vegan in China? But they have a lot of food that's just naturally vegan. It's not like made for vegan people.
Yes.
But it just doesn't include any animal products.
Yes.
So there's a lot of that on campus and off campus as well.
Especially in campus, the food, as I mentioned before, is halal food, and vegan food is also widely available in the canteen, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we are nearing our final destination, and maybe I would like to, it would be lovely for you to give me some advices on life in Zhejiang University and also life in Hangzhou or China in general, like where should I travel, where should I go, what should I do?
Okay, my favorite travel, I think everyone, like the reason why you're traveling will change where you should travel to, but my favorite places personally was Chongqing and Xi'an. And both of these places, they have a lot of like sightseeing stuff you can do, but the important thing is the food there is so good. Like lots of like spicy noodles. If you're into noodles, those 2 places are really good for that. And then yeah, Chongqing is more of like a modern city, like people call it like a cyberpunk city.
I know.
Yeah, and then Xi'an is more like historical, so depends what you like. That would be my tip for traveling. It's also really cheap to travel in those 2 places. And then a really good tip for university that would have saved me so much time and pain is when you come here, try to join in the local students group chats. So when I first got here, I didn't kind of, I guess, assimilate with the local students because I was the only international student in my whole degree, in the whole of like ancient Chinese literature. It was just me. So I didn't know that they had group chats for like classes or group chats for like people in this major, or there's a group chat for that. I didn't know.
You didn't know.
They were getting all of this like news and like you should do this and this is due at what time. I didn't get any of that. I kept, and then I had to like go round and round in circles. I was asking all these different teachers what I should be doing and they were like, I don't know either. But if you just make some local friends in your degree, they'll tell you. Like you'll be like, oh, there's this group chat. You're like, oh, can you invite me into it? And they'll bring you into it. That saved me. I think if your degree is not one specifically for foreigners, if it's just like a normal Chinese degree, you're maybe the only foreigner in it, try to make some local friends because it's just going to save you
a lot of trouble.
A lot of trouble, yeah.
we just passed by the main library, and
Yeah.
I think we are nearing our destination, which is the ancient library, ancient book library.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time in, because that's the School of Literature, and then that is the Ancient Books Library. So I spend a lot of time here.
Yes. Okay, so here's our stop. Shall we get up?
Yes, let's get up.